finish the job in 21 of December, and look who's waiting for you.
I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you.
Done. I'm done. I get the fucking job done.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm waiting for you.
I'm gonna get the job done.
Either way,
Either way, he's waiting for you.
I'll get it done first and I'll fight him there.
Yeah.
When you gonna put it on? What day?
In the first or the second quarter of 25. Okay? AJ waiting for you, and the world waiting for you.
Good. Can't wait.
This can't wait.
I can see that through problem. I can kill them as well.
Okay.
Use them. Stop using this. Use these.
I'll use them both on your face, you big ugly dog.
Okay.
You look like a tomato. Put some sunscreen on you, idiot. You look like a tomato.
Each way, we want to see this fight.
Listen, I gotta get the Usyk dealt with first again.
Again? You ain't dealt with it once yet.
Come on, man, you ain't dealt with it yet.
I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional.
Usyk wasting his time with The Rock. Let him with The Rock. And the 21 of December.
No problem.
See you and the family tomorrow, champ.
And there is Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury FaceTiming each other, going back and forth as they plan, by the help of His Excellency Turki Alalshikh, in getting the fight done once and for all. We've already seen one milestone of a fight that should have been made, could have been made, and didn't get made due to defeat and other factors, and that's AJ versus Wilder. Now we have Joshua and Tyson the Gypsy King Fury hopefully getting it on. And my counterpunch to that is, you know, these guys have known each other for a while. They sparred together once upon a time. We've heard the back and forth of this, that, and the other. These guys have 2 other fights and 2 other fighters ahead of them before doing what they say they want to do. And one thing that sticks out at me, Turki Alalshikh, you can tell, I always thought that he wanted to see Tyson Fury take on Anthony Joshua. And, you know, hopefully we would have got, anyway, he would have to fight Usyk again anyhow, right? So if he would have won, maybe not. I don't know. This is Tyson Fury we're talking about, so that may have been anybody else's world. However, the plan was always to see these guys together, and I think Turki Alalshikh originally wanted Tyson to win. If you see how he talks, if you see how he vouches for Tyson Fury, he's like, hey, you got to get the job done. We have to get it done. Just like he wanted AJ to beat Francis Ngannou, and AJ actually delivered. Okay, he wants the same for Tyson Fury in the rematch, so we can see one of the biggest fights in British history, really, in this era, take place. Okay, and between AJ and Tyson Fury, I think the buildup is going to do really well. Why? Because for one, Tyson Fury, you know, saying, hey, you know, I'm going to beat him, and AJ saying, nah, you won't. You know what I mean? And that lets me know that AJ don't even have any faith in Tyson Fury to get the job done. He's like, what do you mean? You know, I got to do that again, beat him. He's like, again, you ain't did it the first time. And he was actually saying that he has to do that because he's already said it 2 times within that conversation. And I know what Tyson the Gypsy King meant, but it used, Anthony used that as an advantage, you know, the opportunity, rather, to, you know, poke fun at Tyson Fury for losing against Alexander Usyk. You know what I mean? Again, you ain't beat him once yet. No, you won't. Put some sunscreen on. You look like a tomato can, you idiot. So the trash talk has already began. And how do I feel about this? I think for popularity, I think for promotional use, I think this is good content only for that reason. However, it don't matter how much you market a fight. The fight has to get made first because they have other things to do before a fight like that comes through. Okay. So I think, with those guys talking to each other, it always can be almost all the time taboo when it does come for two other guys that got, tough challenges ahead of them to talk about fighting each other. It's never really a good idea. Honestly, you know what I mean? Again, only for promotional purposes. Yeah, it's good for press. It's good for buzz. It's good for the fighters and the idea of these guys getting in the ring together. But at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. These guys still have two other guys that they need to get through. And if they don't, all of this they're talking about means absolutely nothing. Okay, so you know what I mean? With him shooting poking fun at AJ and AJ going back and forth. He's calling AJ a big ugly Dalsa, like he loves to call him, sausage, you know what I mean? All that stuff. None of it matters if those guys can't deliver, And Turki Alalshikh is making it all happen. He's instigating everything. And I look at Turki Alalshikh, he reminds me of Mike Tyson when Mike Tyson had his hot boxing with Mike and he brought guys like Gervonta Tank Davis in or Ryan Garcia in, and those guys were on the channel and he FaceTimed those guys and they went back and forth. Turki Alalshikh reminds me of Mike Tyson, but the only difference is Mike Tyson didn't have the money or the resources to get these guys in the ring. He just had his influence of being one of the legends and one of the greats. You know what I mean? But of course, if you look at that, Gervonta and Ryan, that fight, that took years for that fight to mature and to actually happen with those two guys. You know what I mean? And they were on Tyson hot boxing with Mike, 2019, 2020, those type of times. That was a long time for when the fight actually happened. So, Turki Alalshikh is doing exactly what it takes to get these fights done, and he has the resources to get these fights done. But again, it looks good with Tyson Fury. I'm glad to see him in good spirits. I hope this sparks more dopamine and more encouraging mental positive thoughts to get things done, because it's all about, when you do have mental health issues like Tyson Fury, is about having small challenges, okay, and small goals to do before, getting through the day. That's what keeps your mind busy and not occupied on the negative. So this quote unquote small goal is Alexander Usyk, and he needs to get past him before he ever stepping foot in the ring with Anthony Joshua. And the same to Joshua, because he has a young guy that's coming into a man, and he is a good finisher, Daniel Dubois. And if he feels he hurts Joshua, he's going to try to nail and take his ass out. And this is going to be in the UK, so how the judges are, the referees are. If they see too many shots, or you know what I mean? They're going to come in with the quickness and wave that off, because they have seen too much damage have come upon those fighters. So, it's up to them is where, if they want to see more punishment or not. So that may not be as much as other referees abroad in other parts of the world. Okay. So again, these guys going back and forth. Turki Alalshikh is instigating, appreciating, and trying to seal the deal together. But those guys have already sealed deals with someone else. You guys tell me what you think of Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua going back and forth over FaceTime. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!